Imagine for a moment that the home you've worked so hard for, the place you built your dreams around, is no longer yours. It's been snatched away, not by natural disaster or economic downturn, but by a cunning scam artist. Homeowners in Brooklyn fell prey to a fraudulent firm promising to save their homes, only to rob them of their most precious asset. Homeowner Assistance Services of New York, or HASNY as it's known. HASNY presented itself as a knight in shining armor, a beacon of hope for homeowners on the brink of losing everything. They targeted minorities and immigrants, promising them loan modifications to save their homes. These homeowners, desperate for a lifeline, were instead led into a short sale scam. The promise of help was a ruse, a carefully orchestrated plan to trick these homeowners into signing over their properties. Homeowners were coerced into signing over their deeds, an act that sealed their fate and marked the beginning of their nightmare. The result of this nefarious scheme was the loss of at least 58 properties, leaving the victims facing eviction and severe financial losses. The climax of this sordid tale saw 3 individuals associated with HASNY indicted on charges including wire fraud and money laundering. HERZEL MEIRI and AMIR MEIRI defrauded distressed homeowners throughout the Bronx, Brooklyn, and Queens. The MEIRIs and others falsely represented to these homeowners, some of whom were elderly or in poor health, that they could assist them with a loan modification or similar relief from foreclosure that could result in the homeowners saving their homes. But rather than actually assisting these homeowners, the defendants deceived them into selling their homes for less than the home's actual values to Launch Development LLC. Launch Development, a for-profit company owned and controlled by the MEIRIs. Specifically, the MEIRIs' direction fraudulently induced the homeowners to engage in a type of short sale in which the homeowner would sell the property to Launch Development. The MEIRIs and their conspirators falsely assured the homeowners that their homes would be returned to them after a short period and that they could remain in their homes throughout the entire process. At the closing that followed, homeowners were encouraged to sign fraudulent documents that, unbeknownst to the homeowners, transferred the home's Launch Development. Homeowners often were then forced to vacate their homes and, in many cases, had no other place to live. Launch Development resold many of the homes, which were purchased at fraudulently deflated prices for an enormous profit. HERZEL MEIRI, 64, pled guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, which carries a maximum sentence of 30 years in prison and a maximum fine of $1,000 or twice the gross gain or loss from the offense. He also consented to forfeit $469,291.41, as well as 31 real properties, 4 bank accounts, and 1 escrow account, as proceeds traceable to the offense. AMIR MEIRI, 35, pled guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, which carries a maximum sentence of 30 years in prison and maximum fine of $1,000 or twice the gross gain or loss from the offense. He also consented to forfeit the same 31 real properties, 4 bank accounts, and 1 escrow account as proceeds traceable to the offense. The story of the Brooklyn housing scam is a stark reminder of the necessity of vigilance. It underscores the importance of questioning, researching, and validating before signing on the dotted line. In a world filled with wolves in sheep's clothing, it's essential to remember that not all that glitters is gold. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Blessings.